All right, let's move on to some other news that we are following this morning. And the Department of Homeland Security is on verge of a shutdown today after lawmakers failed to come to an agreement over reforms for the White House's mass deportation program. This is something Alice Barr has been telling us about for days now, and she has the latest now from Washington.
Hi there. The looming Homeland Security shutdown means workers in critical agencies like FEMA, the Coast Guard, and TSA going without pay once again, and that could bring the potential for air travel disruptions. The clock is ticking again to another partial government shutdown, with the Department of Homeland Security set to run out of funding at midnight tonight.
The motion is not agreed to.
Tensions flaring in the Senate when Democrats rejected a short-term extension, holding out for major changes to immigration enforcement operations.
We want to fund the Department of Homeland Security, but only a department that is obeying the law.
A TSA agent is going to go without a paycheck. Why? So that you can posture politically. I'm over it.
TSA, FEMA, and the Coast Guard will all lose funding under a DHS shutdown, though most employees will keep working critical jobs without pay. Air travel could be affected, with TSA agents once again under strain, and Congress out for a week-long break.
If a deal is struck, we will get everybody back here to vote on it.
ICE and Border Patrol are at the center of the dispute, but they still have access to a big pot of money from the big, beautiful bill. Democrats are demanding long-term changes, including requiring judicial warrants to enter private property for immigration operations and stopping agents from wearing masks, some of which President Trump called very hard to approve.
We have to protect our law enforcement, very important.
All as the president's border czar announced an end to the surge of federal immigration officers in Minneapolis, where the shooting deaths of 2 American citizens touched off uproar over DHS tactics.
This idea that we're going to continue to fund them at this level after what they've done to my state, that's not in the cards for me.
New overnight, a federal judge ordered the Department of Homeland Security to grant immigrants detained in Minnesota access to lawyers right when they're taken into custody and before they're transferred anywhere out of state. The judge finding the administration likely violated detainees' constitutional rights at one holding center by preventing that access. In Washington, I'm Alice Barr. Back to you.